Hey guys, Casey in the kitchen, and tonight I am making a classic, which is the taco ring. So if you have never made a ring, any kind of taco ring, turkey cranberry ring, any kind of ring on a piece of stoneware, this is exciting because I'm gonna show you how we're gonna make the ring with our stoneware. Our stoneware's classic, been around since day one of Pampered Chef. I am using our large round stone. A lot of people call it the pizza stone. Yes, you can make pizza on here in the oven, but you can also do so many other things. You can bake your cookies, you can even do your chicken nuggets and french fries and all those things. Today I'm gonna make a ring on it. So on here, I have 2 packages of crescent rolls. So I have those laid out. I just layered them all the way around. So about halfway through, you need your first 8 triangles, skinny side out, and the wider side to the inside. And you're just overlapping them all the way around. And then I'm gonna take my baker's roller here and just kind of flatten it together. So I'm giving myself a nice wide space that I'm gonna put the filling in, and then I'm gonna wrap the edges around it. So I do wanna keep that center open. I'm gonna show you a really cool thing we're gonna do with that. I've cooked up my hamburger, about 1.5 pounds of hamburger or turkey, or like I said, this is the taco ring, but you could switch this up so many different ways. Just any kind of meat or leftovers. You can make like a barbecue chicken ring in here, add whatever you want to it. So this is just the base, and you make it work for you. All right, so I've got that all in there like that. Ta-da! All right, next up, I'm gonna finish mixing my meat here. Of course, I used our mix and chop spatula to cook all this up on the stovetop. We call this the Mix and Chop 2.0. And next I'm gonna add in some taco seasoning, but I'm using our taco seasoning, the Everything Taco, which is brand new if you haven't tried that. Oh my goodness, it's so good. All right, so I'm gonna add about 2 tablespoons of that, along with, actually I have 2 tablespoons of water in here, just to give that a little bit of moisture. And yes, if you had leftover taco meat or anything like that, you could totally use that. Basically, we're just making sure that it is moist enough. That's why we add in that little bit of water. Next, I'm gonna add in my cheese. I'm gonna reserve a little bit of the cheese to go on the top of this ring. So we've got our cheese in there. And if the taco meat is still hot, that is fine. Mine isn't super hot, it's still a little bit warm. And the cheese melts, that's probably even better, just because this mixture, when we put it in here, we're gonna actually use our large scoop, one of our scoops. We have a small, medium, and a large. I'm gonna use the large, I'll show you here. It kind of just needs to stick together to hold it in there. You could also make a breakfast ring. You could do, like, cook up your scrambled eggs and sausage or bacon or whatever, add in your cheese, and then put it in the center just the same. All right, that looks nice and mixed. We're gonna grab this guy. So if you kind of just stuff it in there and then come in and build it up all the way. Okay, so you can see here, once I put all the mixture in the middle, and then we just pull those edges up and tuck it underneath really nice and tight so that it doesn't come apart. And you can tell it was a little bit messy there for a minute, but it all comes together in the end. We just tuck those all the way under, you know, push the dough together so that it stays put. One last one. All right, so there we have everything all together. Let me move this a little bit closer. Just like that. And like I said, we left that center. I'm gonna show you what we're gonna do with that here in a second. This is gonna go in the oven at 375 for about 28 minutes or so. We wanna get those crescent rolls nice and baked. You can do an egg wash at this point, an egg whitewash. I'm just gonna go ahead and use my kitchen spritzer. We're gonna pump that up. Remember, this is the one that doesn't have all those chemicals inside of it, like a bottle of Pam. So we just use our own oil. I'm just gonna spritz that just to get some color on those crescent rolls to help with that. Like I said, you can also do, like an egg wash. That would work too. Remember, we burp it at the end. I'm just gonna have just a little bit more to go. Yay, just like that. And always burp it, right? And then we'll just top it with a little bit of leftover cheese. Again, beautiful color when it comes out of the oven. When that's all done baking, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use these other toppings here. I have some chopped up lettuce. I also have some green onions, some sliced olives, and I'm gonna go ahead and slice up some tomatoes real quick. And I'm just gonna sprinkle that all around everywhere. And then the other thing I'm gonna do is use a green pepper. Let me show you what I'm gonna do with this. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut off the top of the pepper. And this is great for stuffing peppers. You use this little guy here. This is called the scoop loop. And we're just gonna pull all those seeds out. I'm actually going to use this for my salsa in the center of the taco ring. How cool is that, right? So once this comes out, I'm gonna fill this with salsa, put it in the center, and then I'm gonna add my olives and my green onions and my lettuce. I'll show you these tomatoes real quick. Here, this is the quick slice. I love using the quick slice. So easy. Somebody was just asking me if they should get the egg slicer, and I said, no, you want the Big Daddy, the quick slice, because it does so much more. And you can slice your eggs, your olives, your tomatoes, your soft cheeses, your zucchini and cucumber and strawberries and mushrooms and bananas and so many more. So all we're gonna do is rack it down, and there I have all of my sliced tomatoes, just like that. Super fast and easy. All right, so this is gonna go in the oven, 375 for about 28 minutes or so, and then I'll show you the finished product.